So originally I was going to make a video discussing Henry Cavill not returning as Superman.
No. Wait.
Regards to like Warner Brothers bringing in James Gunn and all that. I was going to discuss that more. However, I wanted to wait till more news regarding the DCU coming out. And there's been enough news for me to discuss this openly and fully with you guys, give you guys my honest thoughts, and give you guys some insight and reasons why we should probably calm down and probably maybe be a little bit concerned at the same time. If you guys like this type of content and like my channel, make sure you guys comment down below. What are your guys' thoughts on this whole James Gunn and Peter Zasloff situation? And what do you guys think, or what are some of the directions that you guys think the DCU is going to go in? Okay, so already the biggest slap to the face was Henry Cavill not coming back to Superman.
And actually, that wasn't very nice. It was horrible.
But however, I can't excuse that due to the fact that that was under the old management when WB brought back Henry Cavill, right? And they had him announce that, and you know, I feel bad for Henry Cavill because he's a really good Superman. He's my personal favorite Superman. But they kind of did him dirty. I mean, they made him announce that he was going to come back, and then immediately after, he's like, oh, nope, not coming back. You know, so they kind of did him dirty in that regard. And Dwayne Johnson also tried to bring him back, which I will discuss Dwayne Johnson here in a minute. So Gunn is basically kind of wiping a lot of stuff clean, or it seems to be that way. Now, the biggest problem I have right now is the fact that it doesn't seem like it's going to be a full-on reboot, which I do not think is a smart move for him to do. Smart move, which I'm hoping that he's going in, as everybody else is being recast, is that he's going for a clean slate, rebooting the whole thing, starting over from scratch, and rebuilding the DCU from the ground up.
Nice.
And doing it properly this time. That would be the smart thing for him to do. And it seems like that's the case. But also, there are reports that came out recently that Ezra Miller is still being considered from WB execs, which also is upsetting because you guys fired Henry Cavill, but you're not going to fire Ezra Miller. That makes no sense. And this may just be rumors and speculation, but again, that would be really, really stupid if they ended up doing that. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I trust James Gunn for what he's going to do with his DC universe. I do think that he's going to bring some new life to it. He's going to bring in the numbers that they're wanting, because that's the reason why I feel like a lot of people should let the Snyderverse go. Even though the Snyderverse did have great elements in there, and there were a couple of movies in there that were liked, it was not bringing in the box office numbers that they wanted it to bring in. For example, Man of Steel did okay, but that was a good movie. Batman vs. Superman is when the numbers started deteriorating because people were seeing this and they were like, what the heck is this? I know people will watch it now and they're like, oh, it was good. But back when it came out, everybody was trashing that movie. You guys got to understand that. Everybody was trashing it and they did not make the numbers that they wanted to. So clearly the direction that Snyder was going in was not going to make them the numbers that they wanted them to make. And regarding Dwayne Johnson and Black Adam, I think, and this is very clear, his ego is so big that he wanted to be the one who would, you know, be in control of all the planning and stuff like that with the DC universe, which is just not going to happen for him. I mean, his movie didn't make the numbers that they wanted them to make anyways. Not saying that the movie was necessarily horrible. I mean, yeah, it was a fun time, but again, people didn't really think it was the greatest movie, and people really didn't go out to see it as much as they thought, and the movie didn't necessarily make the numbers they wanted. As a matter of fact, Dwayne Johnson even lied about the numbers that it made overall, which just showed that he's really butthurt about it. He's really, really butthurt about it. There's really no future for him there, and if people are asking if he's going to go over to Marvel and all that, no, his ego is too big to do a lot of stuff that Marvel's doing. He's not going to be under a figure like Kevin Feige. I mean, there's a lot going on with DC. I mean, a lot of it doesn't seem good if they're going to keep people like Ezra Miller or Zachary Levi as, you know, Shazam, but then they get rid of everybody else. That just would make no sense. But what I personally believe that they're going to do is use this Flash movie to fully reboot everything and start from scratch.
Are you in?
which would be the smarter move, because then they can finally do everything properly. Have a younger Superman, a younger Batman, all these younger people who can carry a franchise for a lot more years. Because here's another problem that they had was they hired these actors in their like middle age. Like Ben Affleck is in his 50s now. That's too old to have a Batman, martial arty Batman, be jumping around on rooftops and doing all this extra stuff like avoiding Omega beams from Darkseid. That's just not, it just doesn't seem right. And also they already started his character off on the wrong foot when he's an older Batman as well. Again, what was smart about what Marvel did was that they hired the younger actors. Now, Robert Downey doesn't necessarily count because he's wearing an iron suit. For characters like that, they can cover all that up with CG. Not a problem. They're wearing super suits. Okay, cool. But even the same thing with X-Men. Hugh Jackman was hired on when he was younger. You need to hire people on who are going to carry these franchises for several years and be able to bring in those numbers. It's just what needs to happen. All in all, I know this video is probably going to be a bit more divisive for a lot of people, especially if you're Zack Snyder fans. Cool. I mean, that's cool. Zack Snyder did, not everything he did was bad. Like, there's a lot of genuinely good stuff in his universe. It just was not performing the way that they wanted it to. And there's quite a few things in there that, quite frankly, bothered me quite a bit. And I do feel like that they have the opportunity to start it over and do it properly. Now, whether they do that or not, we'll see. But if Gunn goes in the directions that I think that he's going to end up going, that's good. But if he goes in the directions that all these rumors and speculation is going on about, oh, we're going to be in for a really messy ride. What are your guys' thoughts on this whole like discussion and speculation? You guys comment below and let me know. Is James Gunn the man to save the DC universe? You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to subscribe today to join the Azilization.